Hi, hello, vanakkam to all the people who are watching us live on Bring Again and Alston's group. Today, I'm excited to bring in front of you a young entrepreneur and a very phenomenal person, who's helping a lot of people get the best results out of email marketing. I have with me Mr. Peter Onwe, who is the founder of Email Writer. Before I leave the stage to Peter, I saw this application and I was very very impressed with that, and particularly somebody like me who is coming from a place where English is a non-native language, because and it's a language that we study, and so communication, everything is not up to the mark. And secondly, I'm a technical person, and today when you start a company, yes, technical knowledge is extremely important, but at the same time you need to know how to sell. And particularly with respect to marketing, you need to have your right sequence, so on and so forth. I've tried many softwares, but somehow I've not been able to get the right sequence well. And then when I saw Email Writer, it was just a done for you. And in fact, I didn't have to do anything. I just use the steps that were there. In fact, there are two steps there. There is one which you can do it from scratch, one DFI. I did not even look at the part where you can do it from scratch. So
Yeah.
that easy it is to use Email Writer. So with that, I thought that what Peter does should be known to the entire community. That's why I invited him to be part of this session. Without much ado, I can keep talking about Email Writer, because I've really found benefit out of Email Writer. I will leave to Peter, who can show all his energy and enthusiasm and show us what Email Writer can do. Hey, over to you, Peter, and thank you so much for accepting our invite and being here on our group.
All right. All right. Thanks, Frankie. Thanks for the introduction. Okay. First of all, I think I'll just get started. Email Writer is a software that allows our users to create high marketing email sequences, like emails that bring results. So that's basically what our software does. And we made it in such a way that no matter the industry you are in, you'll be able to create different email sequences. And it's not just maybe a one-off email that you send. The email comes in a sequence whereby you'll be able to send to maybe how many days you want. You understand? So the email comes in 24 industries, though we keep updating, we keep adding more industries. But at the moment, we have 24 industries. And we also have a general industry, so that maybe in case your industry was not mentioned, you'll be able to create different industry in any industry you want. So it's not just industry based. That's one thing you should understand. So that's basically what our software does. It helps you to create high marketing email sequences for any niche. Emails that you can use to promote your product. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Okay, fantastic, Peter. So now,
Right.
why am I
So can I
getting
go
a
on to,
echo?
you're getting an
Okay.
echo from here?
Okay, fair enough. So can we quickly show the viewers as to how we should use Email Writer? Can you give us a demo,
Okay, oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, I think I'll have to share my screen then.
please?
So can you see my screen now? Okay, this is can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. I can see your screen.
Okay, so yeah, let me quickly log in. This is the login page. Let me quickly log in. Um, so once we are in, this is the UI, user interface, and it's so simple that anybody can find their way around. Though we have the walkthrough video. So once the person logs in, you can access the walkthrough video. It will guide you, but it's not a difficult thing anyways. So once we are in, if you want to create a new email for your product, Here is what you need to do. Come to create new project, and then we have custom sequence and done for you sequence. So the custom sequence allows you to create emails by answering questions about your business. So basically the software asks you questions about your business, and then you'll be able to create emails using this custom sequence. But the done for you email, it gives you access to over 1,000 plus email sequences that you can swipe. So for the done for you, they are already done for you. You don't need to fill any, we don't need to answer any questions, just for you to log in, go to this place, and you'll be able to access the emails. But for this, you're going to answer questions. So I'll just quickly go over each of the modules and tell you how they work. So for you to create an email, the first thing you need to do is to go to create new projects, custom sequence, and these are the emails, the industries that we have here. We have SaaS emails, we have webinar in case you want to run webinar, we have e-commerce email in case you're in the e-com niche, we have make money online, affiliate marketing, and so many of them. And we also have for the B2B code emails for different niches. So basically, if you want to create email for the SaaS industry, this is what you need to do. Click here. And once you are in, you can see that for the SaaS industry, we have different, SaaS, I mean software as a service. If you own a software, you have so many emails that you can use to promote your software. We have SaaS pre-launch email. That is the one you can use to pre-sell your SaaS products and get your audience ready for the launch. This is the launch email, and this is the free trial email. So basically, every email you need to run your SaaS platform, you can get it here. We have even for free, the ones you can send to free version users, post-trial, affiliate program, and to invite affiliates to promote your SaaS product. So we have so many of them. And then going back here, let's go back to the industry. Okay, let's try webinar emails. So invite people to your own webinar. We have different email types for those that want to, maybe you want to invite people to your webinar. And look at this email for YouTube, Facebook, like the one we are doing now. Had it been I wanted to invite my audience to this training, I would have, this is the type of email that I'm going to use. So I think I might just go ahead and use this to create an email so that I'll show our audience here what the software does and how you can use it to create email. So remember, we are creating email using the custom sequence. So I might just go over here, and we are creating email for webinar invitation. That is webinar invitation email. So let's go over here and create email for YouTube. So once you click there, the next thing you need to do is to enter the name of the project. Okay, I could say webinar with Venki. Then continue. So once I'm done with this, the question page appears. So this question page is where you're going to answer the questions that the software is going to ask you. And one thing you should understand is that these questions actually help you to understand more about your product, more about your offer, and what your audience is expected to hear from you. You understand? So these products, we did not just create it maybe to help you write emails. It's going to give you a complete overview of what your product is and to make you to even understand your offer more. So let's go ahead and answer the question. I could say, what's the name of the sender of this email? I could say, okay, thank you. And then what's the topic of your live webinar? I could say email writer, live presentation. Then your webinar is based on what niche? I could say email marketing. And then I click next. What's the number one core result that your target audience will get by attending your live broadcast? Okay, there will start getting better results with your email marketing. Then what date are you holding the live presentation? Okay, today is 23rd October 2021. What's the time of the webinar? Okay, this webinar, I think we started around 3:30 watt, which is equivalent to 8 p.m. IST. So what platform are you hosting this webinar? Could say Facebook and YouTube live. Okay, then next. So here you're going to mention what people are going to learn. I'm just using this to show you a demo of how the software works. Mention what your audience, they will learn how to write killer marketing email. And here, the second thing they are going to learn how to generate save ROI from email marketing, how to become, how to get good open. Okay. What is number one specific result that your subscribers are expecting to get after your live training? Okay. They'll be able to get huge returns from their email. So once I'm done, I could just click on create email sequence, and then the software is going to write the email. So this is it. So it's as simple as that. Just a few minutes, you'll be able to get this done. And live training broadcast. This is the title of the email. So let's just read through one of the emails. Hey, I've got something absolutely insane that I would love to share with you. It's an overlooked email marketing loophole I discovered recently that allowed me to get huge returns from email marketing effort. And it's so amazing that I've scheduled a live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube Live to share with you all the details. This training will take place on 23rd October. So these are all the informations we provided. So the software has been able to create a good follow-up sequence. Then this is the second email. Join me live on 23rd October 2021. These were all the stuff we provided, and this is the email train. The good news is that my live training on Facebook and YouTube is happening tomorrow. That's totally free. So you can see how amazing the email sequences are. And
Brilliant.
that's what makes it. Yeah. So this is the fifth email. And after creating, you can choose to translate your email. Let's assume maybe you want to, okay, this is the name we provided, which is your name, the sender name. So the thing provides you with like a full-blown email sequence and even call to action, like where you are supposed to add your call to action. So you can just highlight this. Maybe if you, then you can click on Control K to enter your URL, the URL you would want people to visit. So it's as simple as that. And the software also comes with, so this email now, you're supposed to send this on day one. Let's assume maybe 6 days before your live training. And this is the fourth email, fifth email. So after you're done with the email, all you need to do is to click on translate. Let's assume you have your local audience that you want to send the emails to, not your foreign audience, and you just need something like a local language. You can click on translate email, and then you select the country, the language option that you want. Let's assume I want to use Hindi. Okay, I could translate the email. Once I click on Hindi, the emails are going to be translated. Just take a look. Though I don't understand this, maybe you should understand it better. So but I'm just using as a case study. And if I want to translate to German, that's it.
This is
It's going to,
interesting.
yeah, it's going to translate the whole email. We have like total 100 plus language options here. So which is basically almost all the languages. And then you can actually decide to make changes to the emails. Maybe if you feel that there's anything you need to correct, maybe you made a mistake while providing your answer, anything you want to correct, you can just correct it. I'm also going to, or if you wish to add anything, or even to bold your email, to add color and everything. And afterwards, you can, the collaboration feature, it allows you to, maybe you have your VA, someone that sends email for you. You can actually send this email to them, or if you want to export the emails to your own autoresponder, you can actually do that by entering your email here and then the name of the person that is sending the email. Then once you click on send, the email is going to be sent to them. So that's basically what the software does. And remember, this is for the custom sequence. And after everything you do, you can actually click on update changes. So once I click on update changes, this email is going to save. And each time I want to access it, maybe anytime in the future, I can always come to saved projects. So once I come here, this is the email I just created. This is the last one, custom email. So I can decide to edit the email by clicking here, or to, maybe if I want to delete, I can also delete from that saved project. So this is the email, live training broadcast invitation email. So that's it. And you can still do any of those things, maybe translate, collaborate. And we are working on some other cool features that can be able to send these emails you create directly to your autoresponder. So we are working on integrating some autoresponders like VBout and some of them out there. So we have started working on them already, and it will be live soon. So once that's done, the done for you sequence, like I said, it also has different industries and email types. For example, this is B2B, reputation management, copywriting agency. If you're a website designer, health, fitness, we have so many of them. And these others here is for the industries we didn't cover. We just make a general script that will cover all the industries we are yet to write on. So that doesn't mean that we will not keep adding more industries, but this is just to help those who want to be creating emails, as in those from other niches. As brands, we'll be working on some other mentions, some of the niches that our subscriber uh, suggested. So if you click on the others now, you're going to have access to different email types. Welcome email, this can serve for any industry or niche. Re-engagement, this can serve for any industry. Pre-launch email, launch emails, cart abandonment, maybe people that visited your offer and maybe added it to their cart and did checkout, you can use this email for them. Upsell and cross-sell email, maybe you sold one product and you would want to upsell the buyers with another product. Affiliate promotion, this email, you can, if you run affiliate promotion, you can use this email to hit any offer, and it works. It's written in a way that it can work for any offer. So let's try this out. Maybe let's assume I want to promote products called okay, email writer. Maybe I should just use another product. Okay, Instagram picture, Instagram tool. Maybe I want to promote an Instagram software. So I can, so this is the email, and look at, we have the placeholders here. So each of these placeholders, this is where you are going to enter the details. For instance, my favorite product niche. Okay, I could say my favorite Instagram Instagram software. Favorite Instagram graphic software. Okay, if you are trying to, maybe if you are trying to get massive followers on your Instagram page, comma, would you buy a software So I can change this prototype, could be anything, it could be an ebook, it could be cheat sheet, could be just anything, it could be a video. So here I'm for the product I want to work on. This is an idea that just came off my head. So I could say buy a product, okay, software to help you do it. If yes, which software would you go for? And which software would you recommend to someone who is serious about maybe getting good followers? Getting massive followers. Are you with me? Frankie, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, Peter.
Okay. So I'm just like giving a walkthrough on how the done for you part works. It provides you with already made template with placeholders where you can fill in your details. So, and that's it. Once you are done, product name, you can enter the name of the product, reason for recommending this product. So as an affiliate, having this template makes it way easier for you to send like high converting emails that would get you massive sales. So that's it. We have six, I think we have 7 sequences. And after filling, maybe editing all this, you can click on save. So once you click on save, the email is going to be saved to your saved project, and you can as well translate the emails. Understand? So you can translate, you can collaborate, and a whole lot of things. So these are basically things you can do now. After, if you can go to saved project, you're going to see the emails. So each email creates explaining the dashboard. This is the number of projects I've created so far, I've saved. And then these are the, just like short link where you can access the product, the emails you create and saved in your saved projects. So that's basically what this software does and then how it works. So we also have some other features. We have video walkthroughs on this, construct templates. I think it's going to waste time. I will just quickly go over it, and so that I will answer the questions that I'm getting here. So this construct templates allows the users to create their own reusable templates. That is, if I have my own a template I want to be using over time, I can use these construct templates to be able to create the scripts that I want to be using. So what this means is that if you create email using the construct template, anytime you come, you can always go to, and then you answer those questions, the questions that you entered. I think I created this earlier. So maybe I could just say, okay, let me just use this again. Continue. So as a user, what this feature allows you to do is, as a user, you can be able to create your own template, your own questions, so that whenever you want, you can always come here and answer those questions, and an email will be generated. So we have a walkthrough video that helps you, that gives you a detail of how this works. But then I'm just trying to show you overview the ones I've created. So what is the customer name? I could say done 50%. So these are the
Brilliant.
templates I created. Yes. So I created, and as a user, you can be able to create this yourself too. It's not hard. We have walkthrough on how to do it. Say, all right. So when you're done, you can just click on continue, and email is going to be created for you. So this is it. This is the one I wrote. I was the one that created this template. So it's a very robust feature anyways, and we have a video walkthrough of someone who wants to use this feature to create emails that they can be using, so that whenever you come, you can choose to use our own template, or as a user, you can use the template that you've created before. So that's what the feature does. And you can see that our user interface is very clean and straight to the point. So we are working on some other features like the integration I told you about, which will be live soon. So yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. Okay, very nice, Peter. In fact, are you logged into two devices? Why am I getting an echo?
Pardon?
No, no. Are you also seeing the Facebook stream? I'm getting echo.
Yes, yes, I'm seeing the questions. I'm just coming back to the page now and I'm seeing the questions.
Okay. No, no, no. I will ask the question now. Hold on. Let me. Okay. I mean, one question that is there in everybody's mind is, can this only create email sequences, or is there? It will also deliver those emails. Is there, or is it only to create the email?
Sorry, could you please repeat what you said?
No, no.
I didn't hear you.
Does it have a mailing? I mean, can we send mails from your application?
Okay, no, 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 no. At the moment, no. You only create emails because that's one of the problem people are finding very difficult, and I think we are happy that we are helping a lot of people solve that. So at the
Okay.
moment, you can only create emails, and you need to have an autoresponder where you can send it. So at least this is
Okay.
better off than maybe trying to write yourself or hiring copywriters. This solves
Absolutely.
it. That's the
Absolutely.
major problem. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So for all those people who are watching, this is only creating emails. It does not have email sending features. It does not have autoresponder. You'll have to generate your email sequence from this and use your autoresponder so that you can send the emails. And
Yeah.
do you have integration? At least do you have integrations with other autoresponders so that we can
Uh,
take
uh,
away?
okay, at the moment, we are working on integrating VBALs, Pably, and also reaching out to Asumo for SendFox. So those are the ones we have on our roadmap as it stands. So we have started
Fantastic.
working on the VBALs. I was on call with the founder, Richard, the last time, and it's something that we are both happy about.
Fan-
So we are hoping
Fantastic.
that it will be ready any moment. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, Peter, anyway, do you also plan to have integration with NextView for personalization? NextView,
Next view.
NextView,
No,
NEXWAV. Okay. So that does not
no,
Chaitanya
no.
does not look like there is
Well,
anything in that
yeah,
plan.
the thing is we love listening to our customers' feedback, and whatever they suggest, we'll try to know the ones we can do, but we cannot do everything once. We keep doing it one after the other. So if we don't have it now, it doesn't mean that we are not going to have it, but at the moment, no.
Okay, fantastic. So, okay. So, is this GPT based? Are these based on predefined templates? Are you using AI to generate these emails, or is it all predefined templates?
No, 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 no. We're not using AI. Reason being that we are using it's the script that we wrote ourselves, and I have my own team of copywriters, like professional copywriters. If you read the emails that the software writes, you will know that they are professionally written. So the problem we're actually trying to solve is that we know that a lot of time, personally, I've tried using AI tools to write, but it's not always funny because what it does actually is it provides just ideas. So for someone who
Okay,
wants to write an email, it doesn't give you all those call to action and all the things you need to to produce a full-blown email. It only provides you with a few things, maybe called product ideas. So you can actually go and then start editing it from scratch and doing all those things. So, but this was a problem we were trying to solve. We wanted a situation whereby once our software writes for you, you don't need to maybe to start editing any much, or you start figuring out where to add call to action. We already
okay,
take care of that. So all you need is just to enter your details, and it provides email,
okay,
full-blown email that you can send, standard email copy. So just as if you hired a copywriter to write for you. So
fantastic.
that was what we are trying to solve. Yeah.
Okay. So Peter, I saw that I think 17 to 20 niches are there right now, right? How many niches are there in email writer at this moment?
Okay, and 25.
25 niches. So are you
Yes,
planning to increase those, in the future? I
sure.
mean, how frequently do you think that there will be updates to email writer?
Sure. I already mentioned that we are planning, we have so many niches we are working on, like we are working on the event niche, event-based niche, for people doing offline events and all that. I think that one will be ready any moment from now. So the reason why we added, like I said earlier, the reason why we added the others niche, take a look here. Let me come here. The reason
Okay.
why we added the others niche is so that anybody that did not see the own niche here can actually use, okay, read what it says. These are different email types that you can use to promote any type of offer in any industry or niche. You
Okay. Okay.
understand? So we have these 24 uh, industries are personalized to a particular niche, but it doesn't mean that this will not work for any, like this make money online. If you are promoting make money online, maybe for any industry, this can go for it. If you want to promote any affiliate marketing product for any industry, both ebook, software, and everything you want to promote, this can actually be swiped for it. You understand? So, but we wanted something that can go generally so that anybody that comes into our software and the person is looking for their own niche and they couldn't find it, they can always come here and use this email type. You understand? So we just
Fantastic.
had to do this as in so that people can always have something to while we work on the individual niches. We have
Okay.
some niches that have been suggested, so we'll keep working on them individually. So because we don't plan to stop here, we want to make it like a recurring based product where people will be paying monthly. And for us to do that, we'll have to keep working regularly so that there will be limitless things they can do with the software and accessing different type of niches. So that's our plan
Fantastic.
for it.
Okay, so Peter, everybody seems to appreciate the translation feature. I mean, in fact, it's super impressive. But there are questions based on whatever you said because you are using copywriter, to create the sequence, etc. So how are you doing this
Mm.
translation? Are you using copywriters in various languages, or is it done through some machine? Because I mean, we are not sure how the accuracy would be, right? If it is done
Okay.
using a
Okay, yeah,
system.
I'm using, okay, yeah, for the moment, we are not using native translation. We are using machine translation.
Okay.
Though we tried, yes, though we've tried a couple of times, at least the language that we can understand, and some of our copywriter friends that stay in another country, and they say that at least it's maybe up to 90% accurate. So I know that the
Okay.
user, of course, will have to edit at least the language you know very well. We always have to make sure that things are in order. So,
Okay. So as you already said that there are no emailing capabilities in this application, some questions have come on spam score, spam checking, and all those things. I think all those, are irrelevant because this is only generating the script for your sequence of emails. That's what it does, and you need to take the script
yes,
from this and take it to your autoresponder and do it. And
yeah.
there's one more question that has come up saying, can we include graphics and all those?
No, no,
Again, yes, please.
no.
Yeah.
No, it cannot do graphics. It's just email. We that's the place we are focusing on, just email. That's the only problem we are solving. And we are not trying to add things to it like other things. We just want to focus on email and grow it so that whenever someone asks, this is the particular problem we are solving, and we want to solve it with the best of our abilities.
Okay,
So
fantastic. Again, along with the language, translation, people are appreciating your email sequence. I think a couple of people have already bought it and they're enjoying your email sequence. That's a feedback that has come from one of the groups. And okay. So again, there are a few questions mostly on the email, sending emails. Let's ignore that for the time being because that's not what email writer would do. Again, once again, email writer writes your content email sequence but does not do any sending. So that's
Yeah.
one group. The other one, okay. So email can we, okay, this you already answered. It's about graphics. It's not possible because it's just text. You can take this text out and in your wherever you're doing
Yeah,
a newsletter,
exactly.
you can add your graphics to it. So people are really appreciating that it is helping running them campaigns.
Yeah.
One more I mean, I think more than questions, everybody seems to appreciate I mean, your software. And then well, what about integration? I think you already answered this question. I think you are already working on Fably and a couple of other integrations, which is in the
Yeah.
roadmap, should come very fast.
Yeah.
So that seems okay. There's one more question that's come from Aditya Sharma. He's asking, how often are new templates or scripts added or renewed? Is it yearly, monthly, or weekly?
Okay. We could say monthly, but sometimes we don't allow it to get up to a month. Like this others industry that you're seeing, we did it. We started our launch on AppSumo. We started on September. Between that time and now, I think we've added up to like 100 templates. You understand? So my copywriting team, we keep on working on them, and there are some that we're working. So for the meantime, I can't say, but it doesn't get up to months, at least for this launch period. Maybe after our launch, we can start doing it monthly. But for now, we don't have a time. What we just need is whatever people are suggesting, we just add in, just working on them.
Okay.
So
I think you answered
after the
this
launch,
question
it's going to
before.
be monthly. After the launch, it's going to be monthly based.
Okay. I think you answered this question before. Once again, I'm asking, can people give you request for their niches to create the sequence?
If they can request for okay, okay. Oh, I understand your question. Like in our roadmap, maybe I'm going to drop it in the Facebook group. We have a place where we mention that you can actually okay, and even in our launch in our due page, we mention that you can actually request for email. But what it means is um, once someone requests, we're going to, because we have other people that have requested before, and we can't start working on those ones that we just request now if we have not worked on them. Understand?
Okay.
So, but we also have another thing that maybe if the person wants us to write emails for them, or like they want our team to just write a customized personal email that they can use, that they wouldn't want to see inside the software, the person has to pay for it extra. That's another different thing. But if the person suggests maybe what we're going to work on, at least we will have to wait so that because we have some on our roadmap that we're working on. So once we are done with those ones, we can now continue with uh, the ones they
Peter,
are
is your
requesting.
roadmap public? That can I mean, do you have the link for your roadmap so that people
Sure,
can
let
see
me.
that? See,
Sure, I
or
have.
is
Let
it
me
possible
just
for
get
you
it.
to share it?
It's on Upvote.
Okay. Can you share your screen with the roadmap? We'll just have a very quick look at it.
Okay, okay. Hold on. Okay, this is our roadmap. Emailwriter.upvote.com.
Yes.
So these are the ones we've completed, and this is the one that is in progress. VBOT integration, addition of multiple users accounts,
Oh,
auto-responder
that's nice.
integration.
So there is VBoard integration which is in progress. I think
Yes,
this will make a lot of community members happy. And
yeah.
how about Encharge? Encharge is another very popular product within the community. Do you have that in the roadmap?
Not yet, but a lot of people have been saying it, and we'll add it. Like I said, is we'll be doing it one step at a time. Our team is relatively small yet, so
Okay. Okay.
But we are open
So
for
let's
suggestions
see.
and
Okay. So Sam, are you in a cafe? Aditya Sharma is saying you are making him hungry.
Yeah, I'm actually in a hotel right now, just having the breakfast. And I apologize. I try to be come online, but it's just not as easy when you are traveling, right? So I think I did had a question same with the templates too. How often the template will get
Updated.
updated, which is already been answered. Um, Other than that, I don't know. I don't know if it will be interesting to integrate with upticks. I don't know if you remember upticks.
yeah, someone has mentioned that to us. Though we have not added it to our roadmap yet, we want to like check it, reach out to the team first to know if they'll be happy to integrate with us. Because all this
Yeah.
it requires API and it's something that we need to work on like the both parties. So that's only when we'll be
Okay.
able to.
And I also want to know, like, right now it's currently for B2B, right, or is it B2C two? The email sequence.
Okay. And it's actually okay. We have B2B
Mhm.
and it's not to be based. We
Okay.
have like if you are running a general campaign, maybe you are in the e-commerce niche, dating and relationship, affiliate marketing, SaaS, make money online, coaching and consulting, and just general like sequence that you can send maybe for any business you are doing. So far is on sending emails. So it's not just B2B based.
Oh, makes sense.
Got it. Okay, I think there's been a lot of appreciations for the roadmap as well. I mean, I think you've answered all the questions. So now, let's go to the most important or exciting part. I have listed out all the people who were live and who engaged with, with this, within the live session. So I've got all their names. So, Peter, can we spin this wheel of names so that we can pick one winner out of this, or would you want to choose some other way and give a giveaway, one code giveaway?
Well, I think you should just spin it. Do it your way.
Okay, so
I we can just spin it, man. It's. I think it's the best thing. It's we just do it right away
okay, so
rather
so
than
okay, so I will spin it. Whoever wins it, they have to be present in the live now and comment, to claim the prize. If they are not
exactly that
commenting
one.
within
That's
the
good.
next 1 minute, then we will spin it again so that the next person gets the award. So
Makes
that's how it's
sense.
going to be.
Okay.
Okay, so one, three, two, one.
Oh, Mitchell.
My goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Congrats to him.
Okay, it's Mithul Dadania. Mithul, you need to claim your giveaway code, by
You got
commenting.
60. You got 60 seconds.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's
Congrats to
claimed.
him.
Yeah, he's claimed.
Who missed
So
it?
Mithul
Congrats
is
to
there.
Mitchell.
Okay, Mithul is there on the live call. So Mithul wins one code of email writer from Peter. So Peter, shall I ask Mithul to get in touch with you to get his giveaway?
Sure, they can chat me up on Facebook. Peter
Okay,
Onwe,
fair
that's
enough.
my handle.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mithul is the winner today. I mean, in fact, the last two giveaways we kind of delayed it. We've not yet done it. Sam has been traveling, and without Sam, it's very difficult for me to do a giveaway. So please
Wow.
be tuned in because maybe in the next few hours you will have the Lean Bee and Big Maker giveaways. Wheel of Fortunes being run. Or Sam, if after Peter leaves, we can continue and finish that off as well.
You're gonna get me into trouble, man. I had to
Okay,
head out.
then we will do it tomorrow or whenever you're free. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you
for
so
sure.
much,
Thank you.
Peter. I mean, it was very engaging. In fact, I loved the application. As soon as I got it, I really found it very interesting. It really helping me. I mean, as you said, the webinar sequence is extremely impressive because I'm using it for
Yeah.
my webinar. In fact, I wanted to do one complete video where I use email writer, do the webinar, all the applications that I bought recently, and then probably issue certificate with another application that we will be having live the next 2 3 days. So I want to do a complete sequence, and I started with email writer. I've been super impressed. In fact, I want to try out the translation. I've still not done it. I mean, at least in my language, I wanted to try and see how accurate it is so that I can give you feedback. I've not been able to do
Yeah.
that, and all the very best. I know it's nice to see young entrepreneurs like you, doing some phenomenal stuff and helping other entrepreneurs like me to get the
Yeah.
best results out of email marketing, etc. So because I've always shied away from email marketing because I'm not very great with the sequences, but after I bought email writer, I think I got a lot more confidence in trying out these responses. At least gives me a template to improvise, etc. So thank you so much. I think it was really
All
good
right,
meeting.
man. Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thank
No
you. Bye
problem,
Yes.
man.
bye.
Good luck,
All
Peter.
right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Sam.
man.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.